4 years ago, 40th birthday was the last time you drank alcohol. Why did you give up alcohol, dude?
That was part of my healing journey. So when I had my breakdown and burnout, I was using alcohol as an escape mechanism, to just kind of find some sort of happiness, or to bury the pain and the anxiety and the mental health issues and the overwhelm. And I'd always had a bit of a love-hate relationship with alcohol. I was always a bit of a binge drinker. Even back in my rugby culture days, it was just train hard, drink hard, do everything hard. And it never really served me, but it was a really, really bad habit that I always turned to. And when I had my breakdown, alcohol was one of those things that drove me into a bad place. And I thought that if I just got rid of the alcohol out of my life, then everything would be perfect. And I stopped drinking, and I quit drinking alcohol on my 40th, and I started doing some deep healing work and some inner programming work and some energy work. And I realized that it wasn't the alcohol that was the problem. It was what I was using alcohol to avoid, which was the problem. So that was when I made the decision: alcohol does not serve me. It has no more place in my life, but I have so much more work that I need to do. It's just easier to do the work when you're not sedating or suppressing yourself with alcohol or drugs or whatever your addiction is. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I love that, man.
Yeah.
And how has Tracy helped you on the journey, dude?
So Tracy's always been into holistic health, and she's always kind of looked at natural alternatives to her own health and so forth.
Yep.
Back in the day, before I started doing this work, she'd try and rope me in, and I was kind of open and interested, but it was more for her benefit, and I never took any of it seriously. I was just a typical alpha male, and it'll just be like, go to the gym, smash myself, do CrossFit, eat heaps of steak and drink beers and just soldier on. And I just ignored all that other stuff, and I used to just call it hippie shit. I was just like, oh, whatever, like talking about meditation or going vegan or any of that sort of stuff. It just wasn't in my belief systems. I was just old school Kiwi country boy, rugby, beers and steaks, right? And then in my healing journey, Tracy did a diploma in advanced kinesiology and opened me up to a whole new world. And she's carried on and done so much more stuff around soul realignment work, energy healing. She's created some really incredible gifts. And I've been very beneficial to have experienced it over the past 4 years, which has been one of the biggest reasons why I've had such a transformation in my life, is because Tracy works at an energetic level and at a spiritual and a soul level. And I was never into any of that stuff, right? I was just into get fit, listen to good positive podcasts, and everything will be sweet. I never looked into my spirituality and the soul and really what energy and stuff meant. So combining all of that, absolute life changing.
Dude, I love that, man. And now you're the power couple on LinkedIn.
Well,